Another month is about to end and another month is about to start, and it is time to set my TBR. Hi, my name is Jeanette and I want to thank you for joining me on the channel Jane Reads. So today I'm going to play my TBR Bonkers game to plan my TBR for the month of March. But before we get into that, I need to scratch some cards. I finished 2 books that are on my bingo board for the year. The Italian Ballerina by Christy Camberon and Dawn's Light by Terry Blackstock. So I need to scratch the back of these and figure out where they go on my bingo board. And I had really high hopes before I actually looked at my bingo board that I would complete a row. So I made sure that I had my reward cards done for this round just in case I completed a row. Yeah, apparently I was somewhat out a little bit because I need 3 books for this row and 3 books for this row. I only completed 2. It's not possible for me to complete a row, so I didn't need to rush to get the rewards cards done. But at least they're done now, and maybe next month I'll earn one? I don't know, let's see. Okay, so let's scratch these cards, figure out where they go on my bingo board. Okay, so we are starting with the Italian Ballerina. So, number 23. And now, Dawn's Light. Number 13. Okay, so it did match this row. And now I've created another row. Okay, so that is complete and that's how it's looking so far. So far, I am doing a minimum of 2 books a month. So I have 5 books completed, that I'm a book ahead. What do I need to get onto my March TBR? There are 3 books I'm looking at getting on my March TBR. At least 3 and I have a couple others that are just in my mind, which I should have pulled the other one. Okay, okay. So, for the Year of Maud with Chantel, the March's book is Anne of the Island, and I am really looking forward to reading this one. I have read it a number of years ago, so I don't remember a lot of it, but I know that Anne has gone off to university now, and I'm hoping her and Gilbert grow closer through that. We'll find out. Okay, and I want to read Never Fall Again by Lynn H. Blackburn because her next book in this series, Break My Fall, comes out in March. And I have not read book 1 yet. And I have book 2 as an advanced reader copy. So I need to get book 1 read, but I really want to read book 1 and book 2 back to back. So I've been kind of holding off on this one a little bit, but now it's like, okay, I need to read it. And the 3rd book is My Lucky Charm by Courtney Walsh. This just feels appropriate to read in the month of March because of the word lucky, and it's got 4-leaf clovers on the cover. It is green. It just seemed to match with St. Patrick's Day. I don't know if it really is themed around that. It is a sports romance with the guy being a hockey player. Yeah, I'm excited about that one. And then the last book is As Dawn Breaks by Kate Breslin. I'm planning on reading this one for my monthly reading challenge, which is a book set outside your home country. And this one is set in Scotland. Yes, Gretna Green, Scotland. So I'm really hoping to read this one. Now, I'm also doing the Go With The Flow challenge that is being hosted by Sarah and Bookish Blonde. And I need to read a book that has half the number of letters in the title. How does that work? I don't even have that written down there. I don't know why. I thought I did. So half the letters that were in the title that from my February book. Does that make any sense? My February book for that challenge was Twilight at Mornington Cross by Abigail Wilson. And that has 25 letters in the title. I purposely picked a long title when I picked February's book. So I need to read a book that either has 12 or 13 because that's half of 25. I can't do 12 and a half, right? And this book fits. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And My Lucky Charm also fits with 12 letters. So either one of those, if I get at least one of those books on my TBR, that is the plan. That is really all that I've kind of thought ahead of what books I need to get on my TBR. And now let's go to the board and see what happens with roll number 1. Okay, let's roll. So we got a 9. Wow, I'm on the wrong spot for lighting. We already got a 9 and a 1. So that is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our first prompt is... Well, she's gonna like that. There we go. BFF free pick. Okay, so our first prompt is BFF free pick. And I need to wait for her to respond to tell me what her pick is going to be. So hopefully I can come back and insert a clip here of what she has chosen for me. Okay, I'm gonna roll again. Okay, so I'm standing on the wrong side for the light. We got a 5 and a 1, so that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the prompt is... Oh, I'm going back 6 spots. So basically I'm going where I came from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't mean she gets another pick. I draw a different card off the top of the prompt deck. Are you kidding? BFF picks contemporary. BFF picks contemporary. Very next roll. Okay, so I've sent her a picture of that and we'll wait to hear back from her. So while I'm waiting, let's roll again and see what the next prompt is. 7 and a 2 is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what's it going to be? Okay. Reread's bingo board. Okay, so I've got my Reread's bingo board spinner here. Now, there are quite a few Anne books on here, so if one of those comes up, I can't read it. I will just read Anne of the Island, I think. Let's spin and see what happens. Oh. I think I need to update my wheel. I've already read that book this year. Okay, let's try this again. Rainbow Valley. That's an Anne of Green Gables book. So do I just read Anne of the Island even though it's not on my Rereads bingo board? Or do I spin again? What do I do? I'm going to spin again. If another Anne book comes up, I'm just going to do Anne of the Island. Okay. Close. Irreparable harm. Okay. Okay, so I got the prompt for Reread's bingo board. So I went to my bingo board, and after realizing it wasn't updated correctly, I updated it. And then it landed on Rainbow Valley, which is the last book in the Anne of Green Gables series. And I didn't feel right adding Anne of the Island in place of that because it's not on my rereads bingo board at all, whereas some of the other Anne books are. So then I spun again, and it came up with Irreparable Harm by Randy Singer. This is a legal fiction, and it says, a fight for life, a battle for right, trapped in a lose-lose situation. So bright but inexperienced attorney Mitchell Taylor is torn between warring personal and professional interests. Can he help his client, a young surrogate mother, and save the child she carries without sealing the fate of others? I do not remember anything about this book. That's one of the reasons that it is on my bingo board, to find out, why did I keep it? Did I really enjoy it? Or was it time to let it go? Okay, so this is the first book that I know is on my TBR. And now we're going to go back to the board and roll again. A 5 and a 3 makes 8. Oops, I kicked the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the prompt is 2 words in title. Okay, so the prompt I got was 2 words in the title. I do not have very many books that actually have 2 words in the title. And none of the books I was hoping to get on this TBR have 2 words in the title. So we are going to go with Rocky Road by Becky Wade. This is one of my 25 and 25 books, which is why I have one of these cards, so it's got the scratch on it. So that would be good to get another one of those onto my TBR for the month. And this is book 2 of the Sons of Scandal series, featuring an FBI agent, June, and a perfumer, Gemma. I don't really know much about it, and so we're going to read that one. Plus, Becky Wade is an author I would like to read to 0 this year, so this will make me one step closer. Now, let's go back and see what happens with the next roll. I am so right-handed. So, 7 and a 3 makes 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the prompt is... Come on, focus. Favorite author. Okay, so I got the prompt, favorite author. This was really easy. Never Fall Again by Lynn H. Blackburn. I have loved the books that I have read by her. She is easily one of my favorite authors. So, and she is an author I would like to read to 0 because she's a favorite author. So I'm adding Never Fall Again, which is book 1 of the Gossamer Falls series. It is a romantic suspense following a family, a large family. So it says, Landry Hutton has spent 3 years rebuilding her life behind the secure gates of the Haven, an exclusive resort on the outskirts of Gossamer Falls, North Carolina. After serving as the artist in residence, Landry is finally ready to settle in permanently to give her daughter Eliza a safe home in which to grow up. Former Marine Callum Shaw always knew he would someday join his family's construction business in Gossamer Falls. He longs for a family of his own, but has almost given up on that ever happening. The beautiful artist who has hired him to build her new house is funny, gifted, and everything Cal could ever want in a partner, but he vows to keep his distance. He's loved and lost someone like her before. When Landry's pottery is destroyed in a suspicious fire, it becomes clear that Landry and Eliza are in grave danger. But from whom? Cal will have to risk his heart again if he has any hope of protecting them. We'll see what happens. I can't wait. Okay, we roll again. A 10 and a 2. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I was so excited there. So I'm going to the loos. All the way back here. Oh. All the way back here. I thought, oh, maybe I'll actually get past it. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna mix these up. I don't know why, really, just because. And we are going to draw this one. Ooh. I'm only allowed to pick library books to fulfill the prompts moving forward. Well, there goes the 2 books I wanted to put on. Okay, let's roll again and see where we land. It's an 8. An upside down 8, but it's an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh. So I landed on the go to lose. I went back to the lose spot, and the card I drew was that I could only pick library books for the prompts going forward. However, the very next prompt was BFF picks suspense. So I don't even get to choose the book. Christine gets to choose again for the 3rd time this game. I hope she's happy. Now, because she's picking the book, I have no idea what she's going to pick. Is she going to pick a book I own or a book I have to get from the library? Like, do I tell her it has to be a book that I don't own? I don't know. We'll see what book she picks, and then I'll make a decision what I'm going to do about this. But I'm going to get another prompt, so this is still going to come into effect, no matter what. Okay. While we wait for her decision, I'm going to go back and roll again and see what our next prompt is going to be. Okay. We're back for another roll. 10 and a 4, that's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And a reread. I'm drawing a card off the top because I can't do a reread that's a library book because the rereads are books I own. So I'm going to draw this off top and see what this one is. And I'm not moving back. Let's try that again. We're not moving back. 3rd time's the charm? Are you kidding? 4th time? Oh. 5? Okay, I swear these were shuffled. 6? So lowest rated. Okay, so we're gonna look at my Goodreads not owned TBR. Okay, so that took quite a bit of figuring out because when I pull up my want to read on Goodreads, the ones I do not own, and I sort by lowest rated, the first 5 all have 0 because they're new releases, like they're not out yet. Then the next one that shows up is a book that I just bought. So it hasn't been moved over to my owned list because I haven't done the book haul for it yet. So I'm not adding that one because it's a Christmas book. I don't really want to read it right now. Then the next one is Husband Auditions with a 3.88 by Angela Ruth Strong, but I cannot get it from my library or Libby or Hoopla, so I have no way to get that book. Then, and I don't think Kindle Unlimited counts as a library book. I don't think so. I don't know. So then, anyways, the next one is The Best Summer of Our Lives by Rachel Hauck. This one is 3.9. Yes, it is summer. It's a nice summery cover. However, I am not a big seasonal reader, And maybe this will make me warm up in the month of March. We are still dealing with snow here, so maybe this will help me feel warm and think about what's coming. I don't know. I'm surprised it's under a 4 rating because I've heard a lot of good things about it. Now, I have put off reading this one because just the girls' names, when I read the synopsis the first time, it was like, ugh. I don't know, it just, yeah. So it says, 20 years ago, the summer of 77 was supposed to be the best summer of Summer Wilde's life. She and her best friends, spring, autumn, and snow, the 4 seasons, had big plans. But those plans never had a chance. After a teenage prank goes awry, the seasons found themselves on a bus to Tumbleweed Nowhere, Oklahoma, to spend 8 weeks as camp counselors. All 4 of them arrived with hidden secrets and buried fears, and the events that unfolded in those 2 months forever altered their friendship, their lives, and their futures. Now 30-something, Summer is at a crossroads. When her latest girl band leaves her in a motel outside Tulsa, she is forced to face the shadows of her past. Returning to the place where everything changed, she soon learns Tumbleweed is more than a town she never wanted to see again. It's a place for healing, for reconciling the past with the present, and for finally listening to love's voice. So, I don't know. It's just the names. Spring, autumn, snow, summer. That just, I don't know. That just really irked me when I first read it. I can't really say anything else about it, and that's what put me off from reading this book. But I have heard some people that really enjoyed it, which is why I'm surprised it's a low rating. So I'm going to request that one from the library, and that is what I will read. Okay, we're going for our last roll. I only need to move 2, so I don't really even need to roll, but I'm going to. I just moved the numbers. So we had a 5 and a 3. Yeah, I'm standing on the wrong side again. We have a 5 and a 3. So that's 8, but I only need to move 2. So now we come to the TBR bingo board. Now, have I removed what I needed to remove? Let me check. I read Dawn's Light. Oh. And I read The Italian Ballerina. Okay. Now we've got 20 books left. This one is not going to be a library book because I think I own, actually, one of them is a library book. Do I just automatically pick that one? No, 2 of them are library books. Okay, let's see what happens. Good enough for a princess. Okay, so I spun my TBR wheel and it landed on Good Enough for a Princess by Carol Moncado. This one I do own on my Kindle. This is the old cover that's on my Kindle, but here is the new cover of the book. I have to say the new cover is prettier than this cover. It is book 1 of the Bells of Montague series, I want to say it's called. But I feel like maybe the series name's even longer than that. I will put it here, whatever the actual series name is. And so this is one of the books that my husband picked for the 25 and 25, but this is another. So now I've got 3 of my bingo board books on this TBR. Okay, so it didn't fully go the way I was hoping it would go, but that is progress. I will have to come back to let you know what 3 books Christine has picked of this 8-book TBR. So not quite half, but a good portion of it. And I didn't get 3 books that I was hoping to get. So I still need to add Anne of the Island. I will have to add this one on. And I don't think I have, I don't think this one takes, I think this one takes place overseas somewhere. I will have to look it up because maybe this will do for my prompt outside Canada. We'll find out. I will be back. Okay, so I have text Christine asking for her picks, and she is going to text me. I've told her to give me a second to get in front of the camera. So I am in front of the camera, so let's see what she picked. Okay, I need to pull out some cards. 1 second. Okay, book number 1 for a free pick? No, contemporary romance? I'm guessing this is for contemporary romance. And it is My Lucky Charm. I did not influence her. So, My Lucky Charm by Courtney Walsh. Okay, then book number 2 she picked As Dawn Breaks by Kate Breslin. She is the one who made me read my first Kate Breslin book. I don't know if she's read more by her. I think she has. And so yay! It's like she read my mind. This is why we're best friends, right? Okay. Then, let's find out. So now we have, that would be her free pick. So now we have suspense. And suspense is, where is it? One Wrong Move by Dani, Pettrey. This is book 1 of Jeopardy Falls, and it is another one of my 25 and 25 that Christine picked for me. So technically now she's picked it twice for me. So now it's time to read it, right? And Taunting Riddles, a deadly string of heists, 2 broken hearts trapped in a killer's game. I've heard really good things about this, so yay, I'm excited now. Okay, let's see what her last text says. I thought I'd be nice, although I am making you start a series, but I figure that's okay because it is 25 and 25. That would be this book. It is the start of a series. But every single one of these books is on my 25 and 25. Okay, so this one is also on the TBR and part of my 25 and 25. So that is 4 books off my bingo board. Can I complete a line next month? Okay, Christine, you've just made my TBR look so much better than what I was thinking it was. Okay. Oh, actually, no. Wait. I forgot to. These are also part of my 25 and 25. So 6 books. Awesome. Okay. Okay, calm down and let's review what books I'm going to be reading in March. So, I am getting from the library The Best Summer of Our Lives by Rachel Hauck. And on my Kindle is Good Enough for a Princess by Carol Moncado. And Rocky Road by Becky Wade. I actually don't know if I own this one or if I need to get it from Kindle Unlimited, which I do have a Kindle Unlimited currently, so I'll be reading on my Kindle either way. Also on my Kindle is My Lucky Charm by Courtney Walsh. I do own this one. Then we have Never Fall Again, which is book 1 of the Gossamere's Falls series. As Dawn Breaks by Kate Breslin. One Wrong Move by Dani Pettrey, which is book 1 of Jeopardy Falls. And the last book is Irreparable Harm by Randy Singer. And it didn't officially make it on my TBR, but is Anne of the Island by L.M. Montgomery. So overall, I have 9 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9 books. So that is 1 less than I had on both my January and my February TBR. So things are looking up. And with 6 books on my bingo board, I should be able to get a reward. I hope. We'll see what happens. So that is what I'm going to be reading in the month of March. I want to thank you for taking time to watch this video, and if you want to buddy read any of these books with me, just send me a message either in the comments below or over on Instagram. It's janereads_insta, and we can set that up. I would love to buddy read with anybody at any point in time. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.